Happy New Year and welcome to the Raw Talent Raw Experience. Today we will be taking an inside look into who is Snuff Magee, owner and founder of Snuff Magee and Friends Irrelevance in the Dungeon. Episode 1 of Irrelevance in the Dungeon aired on May the 5th, 2019, featuring Tyson, Archie, and Poop D. He ended 2019 with his 35th episode, featuring his right-hand man, Kale, Ross Beasley Jr., and T. Snuff isn't only a podcaster, but he's also a stand-up comedian. As of May 2019, Snuff Magee and Friends is doing numbers, bringing in over 2,612 views on YouTube, over 500 followers on Facebook, and over 300 followers on Instagram. He can be found on YouTube, IG, Twitter, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple, Anchor, and more. He also has his website up and running where you can cop the latest Snuff Magee and Friends hoodies, phone cases, t-shirts, you name it, he has it. So let's go check in with Snuff. Welcome to Raw Talent with your host, Mz Tink. Welcome to Raw Talent. So I'm here today with Mr. Snuff Magee. How you doing, Snuff?
Hey, what's going on, Tink? How are y'all? How's everybody doing out there?
So tell me this, who is Snuff Magee?
Who is Snuff Magee? Snuff Magee is a regular person. Doing a podcast, doing comedy, grinding, just trying to get ahead.
So what made you go from comedy to podcasting?
We started off, it was me and the fellas. See already? Just, you're going to hear a lot of whatnots, all that. It's going to come out. I apologize early. At least I'm getting it out, then you know. Right. I'm honest. Me and the fellas, we had great conversations, and we were like, let's record it. Right. So I ended up getting all the equipment, starting the podcast. First few episodes, it was hard. I wasn't doing any editing myself. I would get somebody else to edit. Then I realized how expensive that is, getting somebody to do it, so I started learning myself. And everything is just me finding the guests, moderating, audio edits, video edits. It's a headache. The best part is actually the podcast. Having the guests doing all the talk. Then once that's over, then it just sucks.
You gotta roll up your sleeves.
Yeah, it just sucks. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you wish you'd known when you started versus now you're like almost a year into it?
Man, we started in May. I kind of like the whole process of just learning everything. Being kind of like a one-man band and just seeing what you got to do behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. Filming, all that, so if I was to get some assistance, I would know
how to teach.
Yeah, what I would want done. Yeah, the whole thing.
Do you think being a comedian helped you mold your podcast?
It kind of did. It helps with the conversations, being that we have some comedians on, and we talk about some serious topics sometimes, so just to lighten it up, or sometimes you have to laugh. So. Do
you think that's hard though? Like transferring it from like you're dealing with real life issues. I mean, I guess it goes hand in hand, really. As a comedian, you kind of talk about real life issues. So,
if you've seen from the last couple of weeks, everybody wants to joke about everything. Like you've seen with the war, with Iran, and everybody with the memes. Sometimes you have to make fun of stuff because it's serious out here with this, the war, Republicans, Democrats, homicides in our city. Yeah, it's just so much serious stuff. So you can't take it very serious.
Life to the source.
Trying to.
You do a good job, though. You do a good job. What is something that you failed at?
A lot. I failed at a lot. Comedy.
You failed at comedy?
Yeah, well, I started when I was 25, and I really didn't keep up with, you make excuses, life gets in the way, bills, I didn't have the drive. So now, I'm a little older than 25,
yeah.
Black don't crack. But
Focus and change a little bit.
It has changed. I'm just now, I love doing it, and I'm going to do what I love to do.
You're ready to get back into comedy?
Yeah, I'm in.
You in?
I'm just not 10 toes down, but.
So you're ready to plant your feet?
Yeah, feet in the water. They ain't at the bottom yet.
How would you measure your success?
I don't know. I don't measure it. I don't measure success. I like I said, I have fun doing it. You have fun doing anything, you never work. So.
Right. Because it's the love, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so there are a lot of upcoming comedians and podcasters. What sets you apart from them?
What sets me apart is I'm Snuff Magee. I mean, you check out Irrelevance in the Dungeon on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, Anchor.fm. Check us out. See that we are different. Like, we do implement comedy into it, but we also bring on guests, small business owners. We've had politicians on the show, other comedians. We talk about any and everything. It's not just always comedy. So
right.
That's
so you're not in a box.
Nah.
Your feet don't fit no limb. I like that. What advice would you give someone starting to build their own brand? Because you got T-shirts and everything going on too. So
it ain't easy. I mean, just keep grinding. Everybody's not gonna say yeah. Some people gonna leave you on red. Some people aren't gonna hit you back. Don't let that deter you. Believe in yourself.
That's the biggest one.
Yeah, and you can't take everybody with you. That's it.
Okay, so if you could have a billboard that says anything you wanted to say, what would it say?
A billboard, what would it say?
I stomp snuff.
Yeah, you stomp me. I'm not a slogan guy. It would say watch me, bitch. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a slogan guy. It'll just be a picture of me.
And the picture gonna say it all.
That's it.
So I got another one that's gonna say you on the loop, right? You ready?
All right.
Okay. So if in 150 years science fails to save us and all that is left is a book about your life, what would the title be and what would the blurb tell us about Snuff Magee?
The title would be This Dude and
what? Just that?
Yeah. I didn't want to use the other word. It was like, this dude. It would just be a man who had to find himself. You know, who's seen it all, done it all, hit rock bottom, and just tried to grind his way to the top. That's it.
But that's inspiration for somebody else too.
I try to be inspiration. I'm too goofy for that. You know, I have younger people on the show, and I guess sometimes they look to me as like the old head, but I'm just an 80s baby.
Yeah, you
man.
show your age sometimes.
With what?
With like the music and stuff. That's when we started really seeing it.
What music?
When we was talking about like on the show the other day.
Oh,
you know.
I'm a music head. I listen to everything, man.
You said it just something like I'm showing my age.
Yeah.
Man. We like we can see it.
I was listening to The Time last night, man. I know that's before you.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Morris Day, The Time, man.
Oh.
Yeah. God, come on, Tink.
What over my head? I'm gonna have to look into it.
You're cool points. Purple Rain. Come on, man.
Okay, I know Purple Rain.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you want to share about yourself that nobody knows?
What kind of interview is this? Trying to bring a tear out at you.
No, just anything else you want to share.
No, and people who know me, people that know Snuff Magee know that I talk a lot, but I'm a very private person, so I really hate talking about myself. Even if you watch the podcast, my thing is just to vibe amongst the guests. I don't really talk about myself. That's not my thing.
Yeah, but this interview is about you.
And it is about me. It's about... If you want to dig, you're digging.
Real, yes.
Yeah, you're digging.
Yes, that's what I'm here to do.
Something about me.
We're trying to experience Snuff Magee.
I'm a loner.
Okay.
I'm an extrovert, but I'm a loner. If that makes any sense. Like, I feel I'm more comfortable with strangers than I am
with people that you know.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you may never see them again.
So you don't got to worry about the impression you leave. You don't got to worry about any of that. Okay.
Yeah. That's why
do you think you can break out of that?
Maybe. That's why, like, on stage, it's kind of like, I'm not nervous of the people, I'm nervous about my material.
Understandable. With where you describe your personality, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like, I kind of worry about my delivery, my flow, and getting out what I need to get out, but with the people, nah. So if it's crickets, it's like, it's just something I did. It's not like I'm worried, like I'm shook of that person or whatnot. Yeah. And the old Snuff, I remember the third time I did a show, and this was off. I didn't even know I was doing it that night. I was at a club, and the guy was like, man, I heard you do comedy, going out there. And I went out there and bombed. And it was a guy, I don't know his name, but fuck you, dude, if you remember me or whatever. But,
straight up.
I'm petty. But he had, like, some girls with him. He was an older dude, and, like, I was fumbling, and I could just see him in the background. He was like, "You don't stay," and it just, it fucked me up, man.
You with the Showtime at the Apollo?
Yeah, it was like Richmond. It wasn't no fucking Apollo. But anyway, it threw me off. And yeah, man, I saw that dude today, and he was like, "Yo, that was me. I'll fight that dude." We'd be like, "Yeah."
So how did you recover from that?
Now that's the thing. I didn't take the break because of that. It was just life. That's what it was. Like bombing on, it didn't deter me at all. That didn't like really be like, "Oh my god, I suck." I just knew that I wasn't ready. I was an amateur. I was still trying to find myself on stage. I just wasn't ready for hecklers or not really doing a great show. But now, if he was out there,
a little thicker now.
Oh yeah, I would ate his ass up. Yeah.
Yeah, because I see comedians do that a lot at comedy shows where like people start saying stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's rude, in a sense, because I know I done been to a couple of comedy shows, and it's like when the person you up there, you showcasing your talent, and somebody is commenting. And sometimes it's like, okay, all right, it goes with what you're saying, but then other times it's like, okay, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
I like
those.
feedback. I get out there and I talk to people. And sometimes I like them to talk back, but if I'm telling a story, and, I'm doing a bit, and then you're just talking, and it's like, I don't like that.
Would that make you joke on them? Or would you just
like... Nah, just like shut the fuck up. Like, or give me your undivided attention, like yeah, I'm my asshole. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I can see you saying shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Just like we did a show in with you, and you were walking, like Tink walks around, meeting and greeting and all that shit. No, I'm on stage. Give me Tink, undivided. Give me undivided.
You did call me out of my own shit.
I did.
You did. You did. Yeah. But I mean, what I do works.
But at the same time, if you were up there doing poetry and you've seen people just having conversations, like not paying you, wouldn't it bother you?
Yeah, it would. You got me on that one. I did be quiet when you asked me to. I think I did.
I don't believe that.
For the moment.
Yeah.
I think I did. But yeah, so what does 22 have in store? 2020.
Hey, 2 years from now, I think that,
no, 2020. What does the rest of 2020 look like?
2020 we grinding. What's today? Today is the 12th. We grinding this year. We got a comedy show coming up. Got a joint show with you coming up. And next month, March, we're going to have Snuff Magee and Friends comedy show in Petersburg, Virginia. I have 3 acts right now. I'm not going to release names till the flyers come out, but we're going to do that. If that's successful, I'm going to have another one in June around my birthday.
No, when that is successful. Not if. It's going to be successful.
Yeah, I'm pushing myself.
Speak those things.
I'm speaking it. Come on now. Come on, coach me up.
Yeah,
Coach me up.
Gotcha.
Come on now. Put me back in the game. But yeah, when it's successful, we're going to have another one in June. And
so we're going to look forward to stuff like that every couple of months.
We'll also look forward to an open mic. I want to host an open mic where we bring out the comedians on as well. Down my way. I've talked to a lady today. We're trying to set something up maybe before like a Wednesday.
Okay. So,
yeah, I like that. With me, I'm not going to say I like being in charge, but I like leaning on people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
pressing them.
Yeah.
Pushing.
Well, not say leaning.
Pushing.
Lean.
Yeah. Don't change your word.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So is there anything else you want to share? Where to find you?
Well, you can find me I'm everywhere. IG, Snuff Magee and Friends. Facebook, Snuff Magee and Friends. On Twitter, @Snuff Magee. Once again, Irrelevance in Dungeons available on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Also, we're on Anchor.fm, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. We're on some other ones too, like I want to say Breaker and Overcast. But I don't know who really uses that. But I'll shout them out too. I don't want to break Overcast feeling disrespectful. But yeah, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, Anchor.fm.
Well, thank you for coming, and I will see you again on Saturday at the Raw Talent Roundtable discussion. We're gonna have you.
Oh yeah, we're coming to the table. I'm bringing Mel with me, you'll see, she's like that. I had on the show, I want to say maybe a couple months for the first time, and she's a different animal now. She pushes me. I love it. I love talking shit. I love getting people riled up. If you can see from episode 37 with you and her,
yeah,
where we talked about the Lizzo thing,
yeah,
and yeah, they try to come for me.
We did. I think we succeeded. Shout out Mel, because we did our thing on that one. We got him.
Okay, now check out Saturday because Snuff coming back, and I might even bring that back up. Don't make me research it now. But yeah, Mel's gonna be here. Kel, Kel can't make it this weekend, but Kel's on the show as well. Very smart brother. Check him out on Relevance in the Dungeon. Metal Lips Diva, Kel, dope co-host. Like, I'm really enjoying it right now. Everybody that's been on the show has been dope. I just want to shout out everybody who's agreed to come on the show, because some people didn't have to. They looked out for me. I was blessed to have Michael Bam Bam White come on the show. Very dope brother. We had I want to say a 2-3 hour conversation. I had to chop it up 2 different podcasts, but he was just dropping gems. I've had, like I said, politicians come on. We have a lot of fun, but at the same time, we try to inform people. We try to put people on who have businesses and put themselves out there. And we try to joke. Every once in a while, we're funny. Every once in a while, you might laugh. So, yeah.
Networking.
Mm-hmm.
Building. All 2020.
All decade.
Unfuckwittable.
Yeah, for real, no. So you know she trying to use our hashtag.
Hold on.
No, that's episode 37. Unfuckwittable. Matter of fact, I tagged it.
Who said it though on the episode? Who said it first?
Once again, once you come in the dungeon, everything that happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. We own the rights. You don't remember that wave you signed before you got on there? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfuckwittable. But I did tell you that was dope. And
yeah. I told you to put on the shirt.
Everybody's gonna steal that now.
Yeah. Right, it's starting to trend.
Oh, you gonna put on? I might go home tonight to put on the shirt. I might get you to the punch. Matter of fact, I might call the feds and trademark this shit.
Alright. Well,
can I just say this cherry 7-Up? Look, I don't drink. This cherry 7-Up. This shit is amazing, man. You see, it's gone. I'm gonna re-up and re-up on that.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Oh,
Thank
no
you
problem.
for sharing.
No problem. I appreciate. Look, I was late today. I'm gonna let everybody know. So, because I know Tink gonna talk shit when I leave. So I'd rather just put it out there on the table. I was a little tired to the party, and I just
want to say that you.
I'm always a dick. I'm always a dick about people being late, and I was late. Matter of fact, I'm a day late. I'm a day late dollar short. You know, so I'm gonna let everybody know. You ain't gonna talk shit about me.
I appreciate you. You took my card that I was gonna play.
Yeah, she was. I felt it coming. I said, you know what? I'm gonna beat this to the punch. Let people know that look, I fucked up, but I'm here.
Okay, yeah. I like the fact that you own that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that works for me. Well, thank you for tuning in, and again, thank you for being here.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. And welcome back to the dungeon, because you're coming back.
I'm gonna be there.
Check us out February 15th. Snuff Magee Friends, Raw Talent. We're going to have a comedy poetry show. It's going to be real dope.
It's going to be lit. Yeah. Unfuckwittable.
Oh, well, I'm involved with that, so she can use it.
All right.
Come check it out.
Tink did not come to play with you hoes. I came to slay, bitch.